Hi traders. Today let's see what's happening in USDINR. So in my previous video, I said my analysis was a bear for a very short bear, and let's see where we are right now. In a weekly, it's in ascending triangle pattern. The current market was in the weekly resistance, and here it was a double top and neckline breakout, and that is where I said no, the market will be in a bear control for a short period where the market can go down for a bit. Fine. So let's see what's happening here. There is a candle which is above the SL which levels which I mentioned here. Okay. So on Friday, what happened is let me fine. If you have a look here, this is a breakout, and then the market started cooling down a bit here. Let me mark here. Sorry. Fine. So in daily, this was neckline breakout, and then this is a retest. So in this area, so there was a small cool down here with that red candle. So where I have mentioned that this double top. This is on Friday. So this is a double top, and if this neckline breaks here, again this is a for conservative entry. So this is I have mentioned in the comments in the trading view, not in YouTube actually. But unfortunately, what happened is. Okay, unfortunately, what happened is this was on Friday. So after the market closes, there was a gap here. Then today morning, the market shot up. So that is again, it's beyond the SL. But I said that the daily candle should close above this level because the analysis was on daily. So that didn't happen. Then again, the market started cooling down a bit. If you can see, there is a a big wick here. Then there is a big cooling here, which was like going on a side range. Then around 3:30 or 4:30, I guess the market immediately shot. I think that was the time where US started, the market started kicking in, and then it shot really a huge again high. So, but right now, if you see, the market still has not completed the daily candle. We have like 5 or 10 minutes more, and once that gets completed, anyways, we can't close the position now or tomorrow. Tomorrow is a trading holiday as Independence Day. So, we have to see on what happens on Wednesday. So now the direction of the market is bit un what do we call it? Unexpected. The reason is because the last week, not last week, I think a week or two back, Fed has increased its interest rates, and right now the interest rates are 5.5. No, that is increased by 0.25, and it become 5.5 now. And then yesterday's not yesterday's last week's and Thursday, there was consumer price index reports has come where the reports is also bad, which means that inflation is still high in the US. So the mother market US is not bad. Sorry, it's not good. Again, it's counter effect. We have Indian market is also being impacted. So this is one scenario to avoid, and in addition to that, the where is it? US oil. So the crude oil, it was trading around 60 something, yeah, it was trading around 70s and 60s in the month of June, and then it shot back to 80. Fine. So again, this move has also caused the rupee to be under pressure because India is the largest importer of crude oils, where you have to pay in INR. Okay, and to counter this pressure on INR, RBI should have increased the interest rates, but what happened is RBI did not increase the interest rates. Because of all this pressure, the INR has been hammered, and against the USD, the INR is weak, and it still be gonna weak, I guess, from the ground level facts. From the technical point, let's see if a daily candle closes above this. As I said, we have more 5 hours. Then we have to close the position. In case anybody has already closed the position, it's not no problem actually. So okay, so anybody who hasn't, in case if this has closed, they can close the position by Wednesday. That will be a good thing because we don't want to lose more capital in case if markets goes more higher on Wednesday. Fine. So what direction we can decide right now is the current market is at the weekly resistance zone. Fine. So we have two directions. One is it has to go down or up. So what are those levels and how it can happen? So let's see here. This is the stage where the triangle pattern started to begin with. Okay, so low, high, higher low, then this is higher high, a candle is closed above this higher high, and then this lower low. Fine, once this lower low forms, meaning that the trend is been lower side, from bull it went to bear. Then there is a retest, and then the market straight fell down. And then whenever the market tried to break this resistance, the market is being bounced back and then giving rise to a ascending triangle pattern. Similar way, like here, like similar way, this area can happen, not sure, can happen in case if this level breaks again in daily. Okay, in further upcoming days, like low, high, higher low, previous high, lower low, trend has become trend has down, like here, trend turned to down, like lower low, like lower low. Then it went for a retest. Again it went for a retest. Instead it went directly up, like not like in here. It went higher high. In case if closes above this, it becomes higher high. The trend is still in buy. Then the market can close down below this. Fine. So that could be around 82.596. So not exact level, but something somewhere here. Okay, below this level. Fine. Then the market can come down to a bit till this daily support, and then it can take a bounce from here as well, like this one. In case if a daily candle closes above this and then turns down to break this level as well, then that a small bear can happen. And again, this is a caution, please not to trade, not advisable to trade here, like when it's in bear. The reason is the breakout is about to happen. If you see, the converging point of this triangle is a very closer level now. So the breakout can happen at any moment. In that scenario, because the higher time frame is in a bull trend, so that trend, the direction can pull the market upward, where not to be in a bear side and lower trend, where we are almost converging to the triangles, what point. Fine. And anyways, the stop will be high, and then your target would be very short. And again, that is also not a good trade to happen, good trade to do. Fine. This is one where the market can come down a bit and then it can bounce back, because this is a weekly resistance which is having a lot of pressure at that point, and then the market can break, not to sustain this one, to break it. And then it can come cover up a little bit here and there, it can jump to this resistance level, and then it can go for a breakout. That can happen. Okay, so if it breaks, that is a risky one. So risky one, so it's on your risk appetite based. What you have to do is you can decide that one. But the other one is, in a weekly time frame, if a candle closes above 82.2850, that is a weekly candle closes above this, that is a triangle breakout. You can copy the mouth and then paste it here. I have done it here. So after this breakout, we can see the stop. You can have it like at the previous support of this triangle, that is here, and this is the breakout level, and this is a target. Fine. Your risk reward ratio will be 1 is to 2.2. Fine, but the target is here, like what is it, 80, sorry, your target is 86.7. So this cannot happen in overnight or in a week or two. It will take couple of days, maybe couple of weeks, maybe 1 or 2 months as well. So the target time, I'm not sure when it can hit, because the market can go on correction, correct it back and go up. We have 3 more Fed meetings before the end of this year, and in any one of the Fed meeting, the Fed will for sure increase the interest rates. The question is whether the increased interest rate will be by 0.25 or 0.50. So that's the question. So again, the INR will be in pressure. And if US oil is also still above 83 $84, it moves up, the INR will be in much pressure. So this USDINR will be in a bull. And if RBI does something in the interest rates to control the effect of INR against USD, then the market can come down a bit, correct it, and then it can market can go up. So this can happen. So the market can go up in a zigzag way, like this, ta, 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 like this. Fine. Not exactly, something like this. Fine. So this can happen. So this might take some time to reach the target. So in this one, anybody who wanted to hold USDINR on a longer terms and then take a fruitful no result from that, so in NSE, we have expiries of USDINR. I think 12 months contract expiries are available for next 12 months. So try to take 4 month expiries, like 3 months or 6 months expiries. There, don't dump your entire capital. Instead, you can just buy one lot or two lots, like that. You can do a, like an SIP, like one lot, two lots, whenever it is possible. You can keep buying it on a longer run, like 3 months, 6 months. When it reaches up there, so we have like five lots, you can still make a decent money out of it. Should be a very decent money. The reason is because, assuming you have five lots, like by December you have it. Fine, now it is August month. So say next week, by the same weekend, if it breaks up, so August, then we have September, October, November, December, 4 months. Assuming you have five lots, like four lots, fine. So which is 3.4138. 3.4138 into 1000. 1000 is a lot size of an USDINR. So I'm trying to multiply it with that. So one lot will give you 3000. So if you have four lots, so it will be like 13,000. So something like this, fine. So because the entry level and the breakout level can vary, so this is a rough figure which I've said. Okay. So holding the position on a longer run where the far out of expiry can also be fruitful. This is one scenario which I wanted to explain it. So whenever it is possible, after the weekly candle breaks up, you can hold it for a far long expiries, like 3 months or 6 months expiries. Buy one lot or two lots and hold it. Not an issue. Fine. This is one scenario you can do it. And again, the other caution which I wanted to give in this is, the from the current month expiry and you start moving far away, the market price, the future contracts will be higher compared to the spot price. So if you take a spot price and the current market price, the future price, sorry, the price or the future market and the current market expiry will be higher than the spot market. And you go further far away from the current market, it will be further higher prices actually. So keeping that in mind, and then place your orders based on your risk um, managements, fine. So this is on a, like, bigger picture, like how fruitful you can make USDINR in a lifetime. You can see USDINR hitting $100, but the question is by when. So this is one scenario. In a daily scenario, advisable not to trade anything in bear condition. So if you're any bull, you can just hold it, like. And again, in bull, don't add a lot of positions unless a weekly candle breaks above this, or a weekly candle close below this. If it close below this, it's a risky trades. So do not trade. My advice, in case if you want to trade and you have a lot of grip under the market, or you do scalping, do it, but do it with a lesser lots of positions, or do not take much risk in them. Fine. In case if the market, this other scenario that can happen after this breakout, if after 5 hours, if a candle closes above this and holds it, and Wednesday the market can come down. Reason, this is a support area, it can take a support and the market can go up. There you can still add position in buy, but still, if you see the market weekly candle wouldn't have closed above this level, as I mentioned. Fine. So in that scenario, you can go for a buy, but do a very little buy, like one or two lots buy. Once weekly candle closes above this, then as I said, we can do the um, savings. A longer farther month of expiries, you can add one or two position. Then once in a daily time frame, if you see couple of trends or patterns forms in this time frame, daily time frame, then we can enter the trades in a current month expiries as well, after the breakouts. That can happen. So this is again a tricky one. In case if the market takes a support here and then it's try to go up, like trend reversal has happened at this point. If you put a lot of positions here and then to go, try to get into a buy a trend, the because of its weekly resistance, and if the pressure is high, the market even can immediately topple down and then come back, like trick you down, like how it has happened here. It can even trick you down here. So either way, if you try to do a buy or try to do a sell after the breakout here, or after the taking support over here, do with a very minimal lot positions, or not to don't do it at all unless weekly candle completes. For a buy alone, you can consider still, but with a caution and with a lower lot sizes alone. If there is any further trend confirmations happens, I'll post a video on that as well. Fine. So the previous analysis which I posted here, in let me see if Monday, sorry, no, tomorrow morning, if the still candle is up, I'll That's a stop point actually. This is a sad story of USDINR now. Fine. So please do write your comments, and your feedbacks are valuable. Please do ask any questions if you have any doubt in this, or if you have anything which I haven't observed in these technical charts or in any ground fundamentals. Please do write in your comments. Let me learn from through as well. So it's like birds of the same feather flock together. And happy trading, and over and out. See you in the next video.